Shalom. I want to first off by giving all honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Just with a quick lesson is I came across a video of a scoffer. Um, just I was on Instagram and I made a post basically of a guy being judged by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and he called himself remixing my post and basically mocking the Most High. So, basically this lesson is just to show him that the Lord is in control of all things, and he does judges us through what we call horrific events or tragedies and things of that nature. People, they don't really question it. They think like, oh, it's us. Like, yeah, it's us, but it's also the Lord who controls us to act out these things. Some people, like Scripture says, some spirits are created for vengeance, to pass out judgment upon people on the earth. So some people are literally here to just be a murderer, to do something to someone, if that makes sense to you. The Lord leads people. The Lord is in control of our mindsets. They control not a good percentage of our lives. They lead us down a path that they want us to go down through our choices and our mindset. So us not changing our mindsets and our thought process will lead you down a certain path that they have for you by carrying on that mindset. So that's what I mean by the Lord. He does control us, and it's a good percentage of our lives based on our own thinking. So you're self-aware, you have conscious, you're aware of your doings, but if you don't change that, then there's a specific outcome to it. So what people don't understand is, at that time, that's a point in where you're being judged. The Lord has judged you because above all, he's a judge. He's a righteous judge. He deals out judgment fairly. So when we come across what we call tragedies and horrific events, that is just simply judgment. It don't matter how evil the circumstance is, even when it comes to children and how they're murdered and dismembered or whatever. Yes, that's the Lord, because people think Christians and just anybody with the lack of knowledge, they always want to say that great term of God is love. Like, yes, God is love, but he's also a man of judgment, a man of righteousness. And if you're not exuding righteousness upon the earth, and you're only exuding wickedness and spreading wickedness, you have to be eliminated. You have to be taken out of here, because you're just tainting everything amongst the earth. So through judgment, through death, you are eliminated. You're now a non-factor on the earth, because you can no longer influence people. You can no longer inflict harm or inflict any type of pain upon anybody, just being wicked. So you can't spiritually taint anyone no more. So the Lord, he does judges us through death, and he makes these things happen through these events, through kidnap. It don't matter. The Lord does it. So that's just the point of this video. I'm gonna show y'all basically what he talking about.
He would fall into the hands of the living God. No, nigga, he fell into a building. A building. That nigga fell into a building. He fell out of a car into a building. God,
Let me start it all over.
into a building.
So,
Now, what the fuck did that have to do with fall into the hands of the living God? No, nigga, he fell into a building. A building. That nigga fell into a building. He fell out of a car into a building. God's hands was not there. They weren't there. They weren't there. He got caught mid-air. Nigga. Fell into the hands of a living God. He fell into the hands of death, nigga.
Yeah. So you see, he just Jake just don't understand how the Lord works. And he don't understand that that was all the Most High. That was all Yahweh Bashim Yahushai exuding judgment on that man. Now, some people understand it and some people don't. Me personally, I understand it because I just the few scriptures that I want to bring out is going to prove that the Lord does these things. He exudes judgment within the earth in what we call tragedies or horrific events. So, first, I'm going to start off with Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So, while this man's sitting there talking about not falling to the hands of the living God, and he's making a mockery of it, soon he's going to understand, or he's going to reap what he sowed. He's going to fall into the hands of the living God, and he's going to know it, because only Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai can do that. Only they can strike fear so deep within your soul that you know that it's them judging you. So, what this man is doing is just, because he's not mocking me. He's not, I just simply made a post. What he's doing is mocking the Most High. He's mocking the Lord. Because he can't believe that the Most High would throw a man out of a car and make him smash into a building. To me, that looks like judgment. To me, that looks like whatever his life led up to that event. Whatever he was doing within his lifetime, that's what led up to that. So, at the end of the day, he's not mocking me. He's not, and that's what all that, and that goes for all brothers, who teach this truth. When you got people that scoffing and trying to make fun of you, they not making fun of you. They making fun of Yahweh Shai. And to me, like, that's the dumbest. That's about as dumb as you can get when you start blaspheming and mocking the Lord. So continuing on, and to just prove my point furthermore, is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? So that just proves that the Lord does these things, what we call tragedies and horrific events, what we call evil outcomes, or fucked up situations, is really is judgment. Is the Lord exuding judgment within the earth? So yeah, that's one point. And another one I want to bring out, Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. To deliver out of my hand. So to back that up, Hebrews 10 and 31. Hold on, I'll start at 30. Or I'll start at 30. For we know him that saith, vengeance belongeth unto me, I will recompense, saith Yahushai. And again, Yahushai shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Exactly. Because we understand that the Lord, like it said in Deuteronomy 32 and 39, he wounds, he heals, and he kills and he makes alive. So, and there is none that can be delivered out of his hand. So we understand that the Lord is in. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God, because he can kill you, or he can wound you, he can heal you, or he can not heal you. He can kill you and then bring you back alive. The Lord is in control. Um, Another one. Uh, Slovakia. Having brain fog. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart, or mind, is in the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will. Meaning he controls your mindset. He pushes whatever within your mindset to eventually judge you on. Because, like I said, determining your mindset and your actions within your lifetime on this earth, and what you're accepting of, is going to lead you down a certain path to judgment. So when we find ourselves thinking that something unrighteous is righteous, and then later on in life we get judged for it, we got to understand that we were led down that path. The Lord is in control of all things, of all his creation. He tells the birds when to migrate. He tells the bears when to go to sleep, when to hibernate. He's in control of all things. So to sit there and have that type of dumbass mindset that the Lord is not in control of things, or is not capable of exuding that type of judgment on people because of what we deem as certain circumstances that factor out the Most High in our minds, that don't make it right. Uh, Had it in my head. Where is it? Slovakia. One second. Yeah. Judas 8:14. For you cannot find the depth of the heart of man, neither can you perceive the things that he thinketh. Then how can you search out the Most High, that have made all these things, and know his mind, or comprehend his purpose? Nay, my brethren, provoke not the Lord our God to anger. Do not bind the counsels. I'm going to skip down to 16. Do not bind the counsels of the Lord our God, for God is not as man, that he may be threatened, neither is he as the Son of Man, that he should be wavering. So we need to understand that they're on a different level than us. We cannot comprehend things that they exude on the earth. We don't know why they do, well, we know why. Us in the know or in the truth, we know why. But to the average person, they don't know why these things are happening within the earth. These quote unquote tragedies and horrific events. But that's mainly my point. What I wanted to bring out. Yeah. So that's mainly what I wanted to bring out is that um I don't know. I got one more. Hold on. See another point. The water Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Another point. See, I'm gonna start at First Samuel 2:2. Um, there is none holy as Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, for there is none beside thee, neither is there any rock like our God, Yahushai. Talk no more exceedingly proudly, let not arrogancy come out of your mouth, for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. So like I said, the things that you do within this lifetime and your mindset that you carry and that you act out on eventually leads to your demise or your saving. Um, I'm gonna skip down to 6. Yahweh Shem Yahushai killeth and make alive. He bring down to the grave and bring up. Yahweh Shem Yahushai make poor and make rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So like I said, the Lord is in control of all things. He determines whether you live or you die, or whether you have a prosperous life or a petty life or a impoverished life. So what this man don't understand is he's treading on light water. He's treading on thin ice. And if I was him, I would repent immediately, expeditiously. you know. So Jake just need to understand, like, we not sitting here trying to fear monger and trying to make people think because everything is about the Most High. Everything is surrounded by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But we're just simply the messengers. Don't get mad at the message or the messengers. Just simply see the message that the Lord is in control and He will do, and they are capable of doing these things to us. So that was the point I wanted to make. Lord willing, you're edified within this. Once again, I want to say, Call Halayim La Allahayanawa Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there who labor in this word with truth and sincerity and give their bodies a living sacrifice on the highways and byways daily. And to the few Akwaf listening and learning in obedience and silence to you, I say Shalom. And as well as to the speckled bird Israelite who happen to look like these other nations, but through the spirit and bloodline do indeed come back to the nation of Israel. To you I say Shalom.